All right, it is time now for the Brady Hoke Report, sponsored by Sunroads, Kearney Mesa Hyundai, just minutes away. And, well, let's talk about a great victory again, because a W is a W any way you put it together. Coach Hoke is joining us right now. And, Coach, congratulations on your 6-0 start. Big double overtime win on the road against San Jose State.
Yeah, really a great football game, and it really is what, when you get in the conference, games should look like. They're competitive. They're the reigning Mountain West champions, conference champions. They've got good football players. They're very good up front defensively. Their quarterback, the main quarterback's hurt. They got a great second quarterback who does a great job and, throws the ball off. The tight end, if you saw, tight end is a great football player, and he'll be an early draft pick. He really is a guy that can catch the ball, great hands, great body control. And it was just, to win a championship, you're going to have those kind of games. And, the two overtimes, and our guys responded, and really, excited about it. But we got a great challenge coming up.
Absolutely, Coach. I wanted to ask you this. I'm always curious, especially from a veteran coach like yourself. We see a lot of shootouts, right, on the college game, and you get these high scores, and it's back and forth, back and forth. But when you get one of these type of games where neither team scored a touchdown in regulation, is it a different type of game from your perspective when you have a defensive struggle like that as opposed to a shootout game?
Yeah, and it's probably not fair, but I love defensive football games. Obviously we want to score a lot of points, but 6-6 at the end of the game was kind of unique, and kind of, if you're a defensive person, you like that kind of football. But we found a way to get it done. I think our guys held their composure extremely well, just happy to get back with it, and now get ready for Air Force.
So, Coach, the one thing San Jose State obviously did was they effectively slowed down the rushing attack for the Aztecs. How much is it what they were doing defensively, or how much was it maybe the Aztecs not actually executing their running game to the level that we've been used to seeing this year?
Yeah, I would say this, Steve. I think, and I said it last week, their defensive front is pretty daggone good. And I think ours is also, don't get me wrong, but I thought they did a nice job up front, and I'll give them that credit. But at the same time, we've got there are a couple runs in there that you thought Greg was just going to, he had to break one more guy to get out of there. And I would say, we've got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage and make sure that we're getting up then to the second-level players.
What was behind the quarterback change late in the fourth quarter? And obviously Lucas Johnson came on and delivered the touchdown passes in the overtime. But what was your thinking on making that quarterback change?
Well, I talked to Jeff, and Jeff asked me. He said, what do you think? And, just the way, things were going in general, we didn't have a great rhythm. Thought that it was time to, get Lucas in the football game and give him a shot at it. And obviously, he did a good job. He responded. And, Jesse Matthews also responded.
Is this a decision that will be made this week on which quarterback will start this game against Air Force, or is that already decided?
Well, we'll talk with the guys today, and we'll make a decision, early in the week, and so that we can get as many reps as we can.
All right, so only 11 undefeated schools remain at the FBS level. You are one of them, moving up to number 22 in the AP poll, and the odds makers are so impressed They have made you a 4-point underdog on the road against Air Force. I don't think that's a big surprise to you, but let's talk a little bit about the Air Force Academy and the challenges you guys are going to face this week.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, you watch them, and you always, their offense has always been difficult. It's not what you normally see, what you normally prepare for. But I think they're playing really good football. Their fullback, I think, has 685 yards. Roberts, quarterback, Daniels is very talented, makes good decisions with the football. Up front, they've got a bunch of guys that can move the line of scrimmage, and they're really a talented football team. Troy's done a great job, averaging, I think, 335 yards a game. And, they're the only team in the league who has 3 Mountain West Conference wins so far.
So I have a Heisman vote, Coach. Very proud to have a Heisman vote. And I may shock the world here. Ariza is having such a season right now that, the numbers are staggering. He is going to shatter the records for most 50-yard punts, 60-yard punts. He has an 86-yard punt out of his own end zone down to the 5. I know you've seen a lot of football. I have never seen a punter week in and week out doing what Matt Ariza is doing this season.
Yeah, and I would agree with you. Steve, he's been terrific for us. He's changed the field for us. He stepped up to the plate at every time we've needed him. The only negative was he missed a field goal the other night, but I would put that as much on us and on me of not working a little faster so that he could really get himself mentally ready.
Just finishing this game off and coming away with a victory, your second overtime victory this season, what are you learning about the character of this season's football team?
I think the biggest thing is they understand that no one can do it alone. We're all going to have to help each other. We're all going to have to improve every time we go out there, whether it's on a practice field or in a game situation. But just the fact that, keep pushing, keep counting on each other, keep believing in each other, and, good things can happen.
It is not going to be easy this week, but that's okay. You just play well, you take care of business, and we can come away with another W this week coming up at Air Force. Coach, congratulations again. 6-0 start again. Only twice in the last 46 years has the Aztecs team started 6-0. Coach, good luck this week.
Thanks, Steve. Appreciate it, and go Aztecs.